Hi guys, it's Katarina. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I know it's been like a minute, but I've had things that have been changing recently. Um, One, new earrings. Now from the title of this video, you can see that this is my 1 month hormone update. I know I said I was going to not do a 1 month. I was going to wait until 3 months so I can give you, a giant list more so. So I will not be. I will be doing the next hormone update after this will be the 3 month mark, which won't be till December because it is October 18th, which marks one official month on hormones today. Okay, and here are the following changes that I noticed in my body during the first month. I have fat distribution has been pretty active. I'm more fuller here. Within the first few weeks, I noticed my sex drive went from being active, I guess, like normal male, I guess, levels, to almost being non-existent. Because at 1 month on HRT, I pretty much, for the most part, have almost no sex drive whatsoever. It's just not something I think about or even want to do. So I straightened my hair yesterday, so if I touch my hair a lot, there's a reason why. So, yeah. I did my makeup for you guys. Green. And I used this Kat Von D foundation sample that I got from Sephora in Old Navy a while back. I'll be buying more of it because I like it and actually matches my skin tone, like my other foundation that doesn't. Okay, what else? My nipples have gotten a little bigger and they're starting to feel sore, but only when I touch them. Not like really, really bad sore. But that's pretty much it. In terms of weight loss caused by HRT, I have some, but not a whole lot. In the first month, I lost 7 pounds, but that is also because I've been eating healthy and I've been working. So it could be like a combination of all of that. Because I went from being 245 down to 238. So, my birthday was on the 13th, and my sister bought me this beautiful, beautiful green dress, which, I don't really know if I can actually show you guys, but, yeah, I have boobs. I bought my first bra today, and yes, I have it stuffed because I have literally nothing. Yeah. But, yeah. I don't know. If I guess it's probably like an A, maybe a B cup. And here's the dress. I have pants on too. But I think you guys can just see my boobs right now, but it's pretty good. It goes down to like my middle knee. Like it's like half down my knee. So yeah. But that's pretty much it, actually. Not a whole lot. Again, this is also another reason why I wanted to wait, because I only mentioned a couple things. But on a side note, this lovely color will be soon be gone. But it'll be lighter. Because I bought this today. That goes with this. This is Color Brilliance by Ion. And this is Intensive Shine Icy White Toner. And I will be mixing this entire tube with this, and this is a 2.5 ounce tube, and I will be mixing it with 20 volume developer, and this is 4 ounces. And basically, I'll mix both these together and put it on my hair, and I will be leaving it in for 15 minutes, and then rinsing it out. And, because every time I get my hair toned at the salon, it just doesn't get, it does not get it light like I want it. And for some reason, I don't know why, maybe it's their toner that that's different. I just don't, that my hair just does not want to really latch onto really well. Because originally I was, or really before buying this toner, my original idea was to go back into the salon and just get my hair rebleached. But with my hair already kind of really light blonde, I was afraid that doing so may fry my hair. And I don't want to fry my hair. Now, we did watch YouTube videos on this, but I could not find this exact one, which makes me think it's a really new one. And this was actually pretty inexpensive. This was like $6. My developer was like $2. So really $8-10. So basically, I'm basically toning my hair for about $10. Whereas if I would have went into the salon, for me to do a root and a tone would have been $90. So I feel like by doing this, I'm saving myself $80. So, also, on a side note, but also kind of going back, as you can see with my face, I'm wearing foundation and loose powder right now. As you can see, it doesn't look uneven. It's all one color. Because I finally, after searching for so long, and through all the different kinds of foundation, I finally found a foundation that matches my skin tone. Well, I had my face color matched at Sephora inside Old Navy, and I'm so glad I did. Or it wasn't Old Navy, maybe it was JCPenney's. It was one of them. I think it was JCPenney's. Yeah. They gave me a sample of primer, a sample of foundation, and a highlighter. I also bought a face mask with it that I still have not used. It was like $8. I still haven't used it yet. On a side note, since this is a transition update video, I had court yesterday morning, and I got my name legally changed. So my official legal name is Katarina Isabella Shenifert. So I'm super, super excited. I applied for my new Social Security card, and it should be here in about a week and a half. And I can't get a new ID until I get my new Social Security card, so there's that. And I can't change my name on my badge at work until they get a copy of my social security card and ID. So, yeah. So basically, a lot of times at work, I will wear my badge flipped on the other side so they can't see my name. I had high hopes, possibly unrealistic ones, that I'd be able to get my name changed and I'd be able to get an ID without them needing my. I thought I just needed the form that the judge signed, but apparently not. But you know, it's fine. I'm one step further into my transition by getting my name legally changed. So I'm thrilled about that. Once I get my social security card in the mail, I will be, you know, so excited. And then, you know, once I get that, I can get an ID and things will be better. Also, when I go to my next doctor's appointment, which is in December, I will be having her. I'm going to ask her. She's going to write me a letter, and on this letter, it's going to basically say stuff like how I'm taking hormones, stuff like that, to physically and medically transition into a woman, like, you know, I should have always been. And when they do that, I can take that lovely little letter to the DMV, and at the DMV, they can change the gender marker on my ID to female. And then, another thing done with. But, now, I was born in California, which all things transgender and transitioning are much easier in California. However, I don't live in California. I live in Oklahoma. So I don't really know how that's going to work. Now, I don't know if they can change my gender marker on my birth certificate right away. I do know that if you live in California, you're doing this process there in California, as soon as you get your name changed, your gender changes right along with it with no problem. However, I don't live there, girl. So I'm going to be having to do some research into that. I'll probably look up tomorrow how to actually get a birth certificate, a new one that says my new name. Because the old one I've got, I can't really use. I'll still keep a hold on to it, but, you know. I've basically come to the realization, but because I've realized that blue was my favorite color, and I still like blue, but ever since I really started my transition, I've been looking into other colors that are more female-oriented. And so far, I've really liked green, hence the dress and my eyeshadow. And purple. Of course, I chose really purple because it's the closest to blue a color can be without actually being blue, but it's still viewed as a feminine color, so blue. Pink is just not a good thing. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with pink, it's just not really a color that I like. However, I do have pink nails, but I only chose that because it's the closest to my natural skin color I could get, where hopefully my dog just wouldn't say anything or wouldn't really notice them or wouldn't care that I have them. So, yeah. Alright, before this, it's already a 15-minute video, I'm going to sign off on here, guys. I will see you guys later in my next video. Of course, in my next video, you will see my light hair. Well, lighter hair. Oh, but before I go, and I completely forgot all about my hormones. Starting on month 2, I have, and there's a bit of a long story with this, but estradiol, my estrogen pills. Of course, I just took my hormones at 4 o'clock, which is about 3 hours ago. So, and I have 2 more refills. One for November, and of course, one for December. And I'm hoping that by the time December is, because I would have been on hormones for 3 months, and maybe my doctor might up my prescription, because once your hormone levels get to a certain point, then they of course can give you higher dosages. However, spirolactone, this one was a pain. One, I can't swallow, so I have to chew it up, and so it tastes like this strong mint flavor, and it's disgusting. But other than that, they were only able to give me a partial prescription of it because they were out. They literally only had 6 pills left, so that's pretty much all they gave me. 6. But they did tell me about this one website which can instantly give you a coupon off of your medicine to make it cheaper. Now, normally I would pay $54 for spirolactone, but with this discount, it brought it down to only $30. And because of the coupon, I got these 6 pills for free. I didn't have to pay a dime. However, I do have to go back to Walmart to refill, to get the rest of them when they come in, which will be Friday after 2 o'clock. I will be going and I will be refilling the rest of my prescription for the rest of my spirolactone. And also, this will be the last month of my prescription that will have my old name on here. Now I'm going to wait till Friday after I get my other prescription before I call my doctor's office and have them change my name in their system to my new name. So next month when I go to get my hormones, it's going to be under Katarina, not my old name. So I'm really excited about that. Now, I'm going to tell you the story about this. I went in there, and they were able to fill my estradiol, my estrogen pill, no problem. And then they told me that, they didn't have the full spirolactone. That they could only give me a partial, so I'm like, okay. And then I got to thinking, well, why don't I just transfer my prescription for spirolactone to another pharmacy? So I had them do that. So I got my estradiol, and then I left, and I had them send it to Walgreens. So while they were preparing for it, I was basically walking around, and by the way, like every place I went to today, because I went to like Arby's to eat, I went to several of these places, and I used the women's restroom. And also, I would call ma'am all day today, all day yesterday, probably because because of my makeup and my hair, and I guess I'm starting to look a little bit more female in appearance, which, by the way, I'm totally in love with. I'm so glad because no one called me sir today. Except for on the phone, because I still have a male voice, which is something I can't really do much about right now. I could start doing voice training, but I don't know. I'm just more geared on doing surgery for my voice. I just don't think I will be able to train my voice to go high. I've tried doing going high, and it just doesn't work out. Anyway, as I was, looking around Walgreens, waiting for them to fill my prescription, I I got bored, so I walked back over to Walmart. No, not to Walmart, to Sally's. I was looking into Sally's because I was going to buy this. But if my prescription was going to be the same amount it was going to be at Walmart, which is $54, I wasn't going to be able to buy this because it would have cost too much. So I called Walgreens to see if my prescription was ready, and in fact it was. So I left Sally's and I went all the way back to Walgreens. I went in there to pick up my prescription, and they're like, "Are you aware of the price?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "You're for Spirolactone, it's $135.99." $136. $136. They wanted me to pay almost $140 for 1 month supply of Spirolactone. This medicine is the most expensive of the two. Estrogen is like dirt cheap. That bottle for a 1 month supply of estradiol, it was only $8 at Walmart. $8, and that is with no insurance. With insurance, as I asked Walmart because I wanted to know, with insurance, I could get my estrogen pill for only like $4 a month. I don't know how much this one would be. With insurance, I don't know. But on November 1st, when open enrollment starts, I will be getting insurance to cover everything trans related. When it comes to my hormones, to laser, to electrolysis, to of course my surgeries. I already have $100 in savings, not a very much, mostly because I've been buying things. But I came home and got a check from the IRS because of back taxes or something. So put that in savings, and I get my $400 bonus check at the end of November. So that's also going in savings. Plus, I have a check I get on Friday, and I'm going to try to save as much as I can from that. I won't be able to save hardly anything in the beginning of November because I'm using that check for Christmas presents. But if there's any money I can save from that check, your girl's going to. Okay. Alrighties. This is the end of this video. I don't have anything new to share you. I'm getting rid of 3 of my cats because they gotta go. They can't stay. They must go. So, I know someone who wants the boy I got, and then the other 2 I'm just gonna drop off to a pet shelter. That it's a no-kill shelter, which, you know, would be a good thing. They're still pretty young, so I have high hopes that they'll find good homes, and I need to do that soon. I'm going to see, I'm probably going to see if I can do it tomorrow, because tomorrow's my last day off, and with it being 7 o'clock, it's too late to do it at any time today. So, alright guys, I'm going to go now, because I'm going to go do my hair, and what I'll end up doing, if I actually remember to, once I've actually gotten my hair, once I get my hair done, it won't be posted to the video right away. Actually, no, just scratch that. I was going to say I was going to put a picture in, but I don't really know how to do that. So, you guys will see my hair in my next video. In fact, I will most likely be doing I'll be doing a video tomorrow about how yesterday some hot but creepy guy in a van tried to get me to give him a blowjob, and then when I was leaning toward no, it's like tried to get me to. He's like, "I'll pay you." I'm like, "No, girl, no." But I'll get into that whole shit story tomorrow. Okay? Now, alright. Me and my lovely boobs, my girls, we're gonna go. Because I've got my waist trainer on, and I've had it on for 3 hours, so I need to take it off. And I need to go do my hair. So, alrighty. I will see you guys later in my next video. Alright. Bye, guys.